Hello, my name is Caitlin Wilson, and I'm in the Bio 54 Human Understandings class at San Jose State University. For my oral presentation, I'm doing the topic psychological illnesses and also known as mental disorders. Hopefully, my speech will clear up any misconceptions you have on this or teach you more things or something new that you didn't know about before. What is a mental illness? A mental illness or psychological disorder is any type of illness or disease that affects the brain in many ways. As a human, we naturally produce hormones that make us feel. We produce hormones that make us feel sad, happy, angry, calm. We can feel solitude. We can feel as though we have focus. And we can feel anxiety. There's a plethora of other emotions that we can feel as well. Our brains dictate how we think, how we behave, and how we relate to others. Also, it dictates how we relate and how we react to our surroundings and the people within it. When someone has a mental illness or psychological disorder, the ability to produce or express these traits is affected. Mental illnesses or psychological disorders are not always as visible as one would think. When someone hears that someone else has a mental illness or psychological disorder, they automatically assume that it's severe and that it's obvious to the eye that they have a mental disorder. But what the misconception is that sometimes it is not obvious and sometimes it's a very simple and subtle mental illness. Who can a mental illness affect? A mental illness can affect everyone and anyone. I put this picture here to help portray the fact that in this large crowd, there probably is a lot of people that have a mental illness and that it's that common. There's a statistic that about 1 in 4 adults have a mental illness in one given year. That would be a 1/4 inch of these people in this crowd. Mental illnesses are a lot more common than one would think. So who can they affect? Everyone and anyone. Type of illnesses. One type of illness is called depression. Depression is a type of illness that makes one feel as though they are alone. It can make someone feel sad and intimidated and kind of scared. It often is described as a cloud, a dark cloud that's over someone's head that just can't leave. People who have depression suffer on the ability to concentrate on simple things and even the ability to get out of bed. They lack motivation, and it's because of their depression. Another type of illness is called anxiety. Anxiety is a type of illness that is a nervous disorder characterized by the state of excessive uneasiness and apprehension. It's typically known as a compulsive disorder. Anxiety makes someone feel very uncomfortable, very out of place, and very just uncomfortable in their skin. It can make someone feel as though they have a million things going on at once and they cannot focus on one simple thing. Another type of illness is called schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a long-term mental disorder involving the breakdown of relation between thought, emotion, behavior, and perception. It's when someone has an extreme withdrawal from reality and are no longer connected to the real world and real problems. Eating disorders is another type of mental illness. Eating disorders has a wide range of who it affects and how it can affect someone, and the type of eating disorders as well. It's an abnormal eating habit where someone grows an abnormal eating habit in order to succeed this feeling inside of them that makes them feel connected to normal people, makes them feel normal, and makes them feel at ease. OCD is another type of illness. It's an excessive thoughts and an obsession type of illness that leads to repetitive behaviors and compulsive behaviors. Symptoms. The symptoms of a mental illness are, for example, the feeling of feeling sad or down. I put the picture broken there because a lot of people who have mental illnesses feel broken and do not feel like themselves. They feel as though something is wrong inside of them and they are not able to express their true personality. Another symptom would be the reduced ability to concentrate. It makes mental disabilities or mental disorders make the ability to concentrate very difficult, almost to the point that they can make someone not able to go to their own job. Another symptom would be excessive fear and worry. The way they feel freaks them out so much that it can make them have fear and worry on what is real and what isn't and what's going on around them. They don't feel comfortable in their body, so the fear of what's really going on and what's happening around them increases. Another symptom would be extreme mood change. People who have mental disorders have an extreme mood change. You might see in one individual that they are very, very happy